Hi, it's Don with JobInterviewTools.com. I got a question today from the web about why do you want to leave your job and why are you going to stick around at this job if we do hire you? Okay, the question's from Marie. Marie writes in. She says, Don, I need your help. Let me tell you a little bit about my situation. I met with the controller of a company for the first and second interview. Now, this third interview that I'm going to go to is with the president and the VP. Should I prepare any differently? I'm really nervous about this one. She says, I'm going for a staff accountant position for a small to medium-sized company. The hardest question I have to answer is, why do you want to leave? Well, right now, I currently work in a large corporation and I'm just not happy with my job. She says, I was misled by the position's responsibilities and there was more clerical work and accounting than anything. And I just don't really know how to answer that question in a way that's going to satisfy an interviewer. I also want to let them know that I'm not going to leave. I'm going to stick around and stay there for a while. So I really need to seal the deal for this third interview, which is tomorrow morning. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Well, Marie, congratulations on making it to the third interview. Now, one of the best reasons you can tell people, any job interviewer, that you're leaving, I personally like to use it is this company that I'm working for lacks advancement opportunities. I think that, or training opportunities. I think that's one of the best answers you can actually give. When you tell them that you feel your growth is stifled by the company you're working at, it really just makes you sound like a go-getter. So, now, I want to say congratulations making it this far. I'm sure they are strongly considering you for the job, having made it this far in the interview process, and especially since you're going to interview with the VP. Now, I really don't know anything about the position for which you're interviewing for, but what they're probably going to focus on are behavioral questions. Now, all the questions about why are you looking for work, tell me about yourself, why did you leave your last job, those are generally answered in the first interview. Now, they already feel you're qualified for the job, or you wouldn't have made it this far in the process. Now, they want to know how well you will be able to do the job. What is your work ethic? How well do you work with others? Are you a leader? Are you a follower? Can you work under pressure? Now, describe a difficult problem and how you dealt with it. I can't say for sure because every interview is different, but these are the types of questions that I would prepare for. Now, don't just give a simple yes or no answer to these. What you want to do is back up your answer with real-life examples from your past experience. I have a lot of these inside the Complete Interview Answer Guide. And once you get a gist of how to answer these questions from my examples, it makes it a lot easier for you to take on any type of question and come up with your own answer. Now, the third interview is also a time for you to close. I usually don't outright ask for the job, but I do edge closer. After all, I'm here for a third interview. I'm here for the job. I might start asking some questions like, when do you expect to have a final decision? Or when can I expect to hear from you? Or how many others are you considering to offer this position to? That's just what I would do. Now, in closing, tell them that you like everything that they've told you about the company, the job, the opportunities, and how much you would like to work there, and that you feel you'll be a valuable asset to them and the company. Now, I don't know if training is involved in this opportunity to get you up to speed, but usually I like to tell them that with all my previous experience and training, that I feel I'll almost be able to jump into this position and be immediately productive. This takes a big weight off their minds because usually it takes 3 months to bring an employee up to speed, but if you're saying you can come in and jump in on day one and start being productive, that's going to give you a huge advantage over your competition. Now, depending on the job, new employees are usually not immediately productive. They require training, which just slows down the whole process. Thus, the company is not as productive during your first 1 to 3 months. And that's why it's generally so expensive to bring on people, because the first 1 to 3 months is just wasted money. Companies are making an investment in you. And if you show them you can start being productive right away, they like that. And that's why I like to tell them that I'm ready to go out the chute. I'm going to be productive and profitable. But whether you can say that depends on your situation. You can't lie about that. You really need to back that up and say, because I've done, this, this, and this in my past job, here's how I'm going to be able to do that for you. And you have to really seal any objection in their mind about any doubt they might have about whether you can do this job. So all in all, you need to stand out in the third interview as someone who can do the job, requires the least training, and will work well with everyone else. With lots of emphasis on the latter, because if they don't think you can get along with new coworkers, you won't get the job at all. I hope this helps. I wish you all the best on your next job interview. I really hope you get the job. This is Don Georgevich for JobInterviewTools.com. Stop by my website for more interview questions, answers, and videos. Bye-bye.